Hi and welcome to a new episode of my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about the build I did of the Lavochkin LA-7 air racer. A few days ago I found a bunch of pictures of the modifications I did on the Warbird to change it to an air racer, and I decided to share these modifications and the whole build I did on YouTube. So let's jump into the modifications. First modification I did was to change the cockpit. The Warbird cockpit doesn't fit the look of an air racer, so I decided to go with another cockpit. Fortunately, I had a friend which had a crashed F-16 from Kyosho, and I was able to get the cockpit, and so I had the possibility to cut down the shape to make it fit on the fuselage of the Lavochkin. What I also had to do is build some balsa wood parts to make the new cockpit fit onto the fuselage, because the other cockpit, the old cockpit of the Warbird, did look completely different. So I needed to build some balsa wood parts and the cockpit from the F-16 to make it look like a real air racer. The second and most important modification was to reduce the wingspan. The original wingspan was around 83 centimeters, and I decided to reduce it to around 72 centimeters. And I wanted to avoid the look of Warbird, so I decided to close the gun holes on the cowling, and I also closed these with some epoxy. Grinded it down to make it look as smooth as possible on the cowling, and I turned the cowling 180 degrees down so the cowling looks as clean as possible. For better cooling of the electronics, I also opened the cowling as much as possible, and on the bottom side of the fuselage I opened the original air inlet and cut the whole air inlet away to get a better circulation of the air during the flight. After all these modifications, the plane was ready for the paint job. I decided to go with silver and petrol blue, all metallic colors, and did some chrome details on the plane with some self-adhesive foil. And at the end here you can see some flight pictures. We had really great fun with these planes. That's all I wanted to share with you. It was a great little project to build this air racer. Pretty exciting project, and it went out pretty well. So that's the reason why I wanted to share with you. So I hope you liked the video and have a good time. Happy flying. Bye bye.